Okay. Alright. Now, all I need... Well, aside from making sure that the audio is, of course, balanced. Let's start with that, actually. Okay. Hold on. No audio at all. I'm sure that's fine. Who needs sound, right? No, I got this. Okay. It's not being picked up. It definitely exists. One sec. Okay, I have an idea. I have a thought. Aha! How's that? Does the sound exist now? Hey there, Necro. So, we're gonna finish this game. We're gonna finish it. Finish it, finish it, finish it! Oh yeah. When you put 239 hours into a game, and then you discover you can't reach the last boss, it's pretty upsetting. But I got it working, and now we can go to the Rostland border. And we're gonna kick some barbarian ass, and then we're gonna go kick some Lantern King ass, I hope. Yeah. Oops. Shit. 1 second. I have one last thing I need to fix first. You know, in one of my things, I had actually worked with this kind of thing where the king is connected to the land. Except it was an immortal that ruled a world, and her entire world was torched and ruined, so she became basically a hag. Basically, that was like the origin of it, because all the fae that had been linked to her all got wrecked with her. And their end goal was, of course, the restoration of their beautiful, beautiful world from the ashes. If they could ever pull it off. Alright. Alright. How much buffing do you think I really, realistically need to cope with, hold on a second. What are you doing over there, Jack? To cope with some barbarians. I don't think I need much. But it couldn't hurt to prepare. What if a barbarian decides to run up and try to mind control me, huh? Then we'll be glad we put up a mind blank. Except I can't cast mind blank yet because I still can't cast high level spells. I can, however, use greater heroism. Now that's a cool +4 to all of my saving throws.
Learn from their mistakes.
And I guess a +2 to my diplomacy, which is not going to be relevant here. But we can dream. Alright, I think we're good to go.
Now what? My skills are absolute. Go.
Looks to me like I ended up with the ability to dismiss spells now, which is something I should have always been able to do and would have come in handy repeatedly. And you can actually reject rage.
We should prepare.
Interesting.
Don't know? Don't care.
I thought the rage spell could hit you even when you didn't want it to.
I need
Everything has a price.
Okay. Alright then. I guess we're good. Good enough. Monkey. You know what?
Stay on your toes.
I don't want the Eidolon.
I always have the upper hand.
If I'm fighting barbarians, we all want the mastodons, don't we? How could you ever ask for anything else? Fairy dragons? What? 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 Oh shit. It's fogs. Ah crap, I gotta turn my lantern on. Why am I fighting the Brevois soldiers and the barbarians? Hold on, I'm fighting everyone. That can't be right. Some of you should be my friends. Oh well. You know what? What am I worried about? Maybe they were my friends and I'm just sneak attacking them all away for no reason. Should I give them a turn? No.
This will hurt.
Okay. Hi?
They should have known better.
I feel like these should be my friends. Well. Right, Gamekeeper of the First World is the name of my bow. I forgot. Wow, and the Bard is just picking you guys off left and right. And he's not even spec'd for combat. Whoops, shit. Okay, first things first. I don't like being warped about. Yeah, I don't understand why I'm fighting the Brevois soldiers. I'm completely baffled what's happening here.
Let the attack commence.
Oh well. I need someone to scout ahead. Might as well be you. I guess I just reject all shadows no matter whose side they're on. They don't belong in my world. I exorcise you from my lands. Kinda want the mammoths to get some hits in. Let's hope that we get a chance for it. Barbarians. Oh hey look, a dead body. I mean, I could do other things, but man, just seeing them fall like chaff to my wheat thresher here.
My masterpiece.
It's too good.
May I see your entrails, please?
You guys don't need to fight each other. I got you all covered. Alright, let's see if we can find a big old group to blast. Oh, hey, one of them found me. Can't use that yet. I guess fireballs are good. Dang, they're tough. Yeah!
I don't like you.
This will hurt.
Alright. This should eradicate a bunch of them. Oh, don't know. That archer there is probably going to be the last one.
Burn. Slice. Behead.
Yep. Your last turn, sir. Ooh, you got some damage in.
Aim carefully.
Too bad he's got hit points. You can take a few hits. A young warlord of the Tiger Lords. It appears he was coming to help you, got lost in the mists, and killed by the shadows. Well, that's sad. He came to help me. Maybe this is important.
Let us be careful.
No, just an axe. Throwing axe. +3 furious. And frost, apparently.
Aim onto your flesh.
Oh, hey, friendlies! I finally found somebody. Alright, I'm just gonna move up.
Die, die, die. You didn't?
Alright. I want to see that one advisor that turned on me. I really want to see him here. Okay, well there's Jamandi. She's the one who put the crown on me head. Not sure who this guy is. Wow, they brought a lot of guys. You all want to help me fight the Lantern King? Let's summon them closer. There we go. Even more angry fur. Done. That was the finishing move right there. Oh, hey, look, more. Okay, that's not much. Looks like there's a few more than the cutscene showed,
Commence.
but it's still irrelevant. Alright. We'll be in a position to murderate all of them next turn. Did one of my allies turn and attack Oh, I think I see what he targeted. There's a barbarian hill giant there. I didn't even see you. Whoop, where'd he go? Eh. When's Batman gonna get his turn? That was great. Yep. Mammoth power. I don't think I even had mammoths when I fought these guys. And now I can summon them 6 at a time. Tries to impress me by summoning a dog. I don't think you guys have very many of these left at this point. But you're shadow things, so the idea of running away probably doesn't appeal to you, because really, where are you going to go? What you going to do? They're all basically already dead after all. Then again, I wonder what their motivation is. Like, you're already dead. I don't think anything's gonna change even if you get your revenge. Why not just enjoy a nice picnic?
May I see your entrails, please?
Also, I wonder about all the other kingdoms. There was supposed to be 1,000 of them, right?
Attack!
If you're bringing back the dead, they could bring back the nymph. She was one of the kingdoms that got destroyed and added to the cup. Oh my gosh, did they just summon a whole nother team? Okay. The biggest, epicest battle ever. Except for the fact that it's kind of one-sided. Wow, it looks like it's time for the big stompies to get their move. The summoner just stands there with her hands on her hips, watching them. Crap. There's too much stuff in the way. They're not engaging enough. Oh well. Look at how screwed these guys are. They're literally surrounded. Oh yeah, that was one of the guys I had as an option for an advisor, wasn't it? I wonder if there was a way I could have prevented that advisor from turning on me. He was effective. Hey there, Vlad! Get him. Well, that softened him a little. What's this? More enemies? What, the third wave now? Okay. Okay then. There we go. Might as well. What else is he gonna do?
This will hurt.
And then the stunned guy dies. And is reduced to a pile of ink blots on the ground. That's right. I'm reducing my enemies into ink blot tests. Mwahaha. Alright, let's let the mammoths clean up whatever's left. Is it really just one guy? No way. Oh. We finally finished cleaning this up. Alright, I need to speak with you.
Thank you for your help. I cannot lie, we desperately needed it. I fought people and monsters alike, but none of us were ready for an endless horde of phantoms.
Well, it wasn't endless, it ended.
His Highness always comes exactly when needed. Not a minute early, not a minute late. One could say punctuality is in his blood.
Who are you?
I heard reports that something strange and frightening is happening in your lands. I gathered my best troops and came to your aid. Alas, we became lost in that sorcerous mist, and then those shadows came out of it. Praise the gods, we stumbled upon Sertova's army, which was also coming to your aid.
Why would they come to my aid? I know I had some diplomacy stuff going on. I had Lindsay in charge of it and all, but I don't really remember who Sertova was. Oh well, I guess I'm glad I had some friends.
Yes, it was an unexpected but pleasant encounter. A joy, in fact, to see familiar faces here, in the midst of witchery and evil spirits.
I was kind of expecting the Tiger Lords to come to my aid, actually.
Even combining our forces, we had little chance of holding the line for long. Luckily, a guiding light soon glimmered through the mist.
It's not easy to find the way through the sorcerous mist, but with your magic lantern, we can do it.
Okay.
Go.
I have 2 of them. I can just give you one.
Until then, I can't deny it. This mist had me worried. But now I see you have the situation in hand.
Until then, Your Highness, I don't know what an extraordinary disaster you've brought upon your kingdom, but I see now that you are entirely capable of handling it, especially with our help.
Really? Okay. I appreciate it. The vote of confidence. Looks like we broke the curse. Alright, that's all we really wanted. Alright, let's get out of here. So, I'm finally able to cast 9th level magic again. No longer do we roll 1s half the time. We may still roll more than our fair share of them, but at least they'll be just the regular old dice again. Alright, let's rest and then do the final battle. Oop. Kind of annoyed the Tiger Lords didn't show up. I chose their new leader, after all. I freed them from the misguided tyrant who had the sword, the cursed sword. They owe me. Alright. How about buying the complete collection of useless writings? I brought it especially for you. Yes, I would like to purchase the complete collection of useless writings. Why is there food? I still can't use my cooking since we became cursed. Do I have enough rations? How many do I have? 69? Okay, I've got a nice amount of rations. This book's pages are absolutely empty, except for the first, which sloppily inscripts, "Feel free to write anything. The title allows for complete freedom." I actually can't afford this. I can't believe it. It's finally something I can't afford. Bow of the True World. It's a short bow, though. Well, take all this off my hands, please. Let's just dump everything on this poor, unsuspecting shopkeeper. Everything. Well, okay. I'm keeping all of these stupid books, though. I could use potions of aid, actually. These might actually help me. Okay, back to selling off everything. Not the briar, though. I'm keeping that. She may be dead, but I still have her heart! Maybe when I'm trying to manipulate some stone-cold person, I'll just be like, hey, turn around for a second, and shove this into them. Surprise! I filled your heart with the love of somebody that I killed. All the love from back when they were, not evil. Yeah, the Assassin's Chain shirt goes in my special armory. Definitely. I have so many great books. I'm not going to be able to afford that book. I'd like to. But I just don't see it happening. Alright. Masterwork longbows, daggers, some pernicious poison. Try not to use the pernicious poison on anyone I care about. That's my only qualifier in selling it. I wouldn't mind having a Ring of Luck. That seems like a great thing. +1 to all your saving throws. That means you're 5% less likely to say something stupid because you can make a save whenever you roll a 1 on a speech check. Of course, then again, if I didn't say really stupid things, that would probably be half my audience would abandon me on YouTube. So I guess we can't have that. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Bark skin. Reduce person. Feather step. More bark skin. Oh boy. Can you believe I was carrying this much crap with me? I'm still carrying 800 pounds of bullshit. That's okay. This for my special armory. If I were willing to sell my entire special armory, I'd probably be able to buy the useless book. But I like my armory. I have half the money I'd need to have to buy this book. Unless I come into a whole lot of wealth very quickly, this is not happening. First of all, I'm not helping you, I'm robbing you blind. And not for the first time. Second, it's a question of personal pride. Lantern King, I'll have you know, is a patron of the witch market, which is a traveling company that sells anything and everything. In a word, they're my competitors. If you can get the better of their master, I'd be endlessly, immeasurably happy. Sure, I can do that. I should rather hope I can eliminate him forever. Although if he just randomly curses me again, that'll be awfully difficult. Well, what do we want to bring with us into the final battle? The old savage bow from the Stag Lord? I think not. I have 110 diamond dust and 5 diamonds, so I don't need any of this. I guess I'm good to go. Let me put a few of my display models out here. Boop, boop. Oh yeah, I don't need that anymore. Alright. Boy, my inventory is quite large. And I guess I'll keep all the food with me. For no apparent reason. Okay. Alright. Into the final battle. Feels like somebody's missing from chat. Absent for the final battle. Tragic. I guess it's been too many days and he didn't realize I was going to start streaming this again. Well, I can't help that. I'm finally getting to crush this. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Let's do one last check just to make certain we're not forgetting anything. I have 13 days. Go. Yeah, it takes the blue glow off everyone. Yeah? Huh? Hey! Kagar! Chief Soot Scale! Knock Knock is hanging out with a goblin. Good. Ah, a cleric selling scrolls. You know what? Just in case. Let's buy the good stuff. Let's buy full resurrections. Not that I think I'm gonna die 20 times in this battle, but you never know. Better safe than sorry. Let's play the role of being the overly cautious hero, huh? Alright. Oh, I'd also like a few of these. Yeah. Scrolls of Prayer would be nice. Okay, I think that's it. I can rage as a barbarian with my crossbow. Oh, joy! Oh, shit, what happened? Greetings, my darlings. You've broken your divine patron's second condition. Excuse me, I don't think your side quest is supposed to trigger here. Okay. I'm just glad that her quests are continuing. I was worried that I'd never get to see her conclusion. Okay, alright. Well, my treasurer / potential queen is meeting her demon lord. I can kick his ass. So you knew what was going to happen to us in the house at the edge of time. Interestingly, they have separate bodies now. I guess that's permanent. Well, congratulations. I don't know where all the flesh and meat and bone came from to make a second you, but good on you. It makes our relationship a lot less complicated. I surmised I led you by the hand through all your adventures. I brought you the Disc of the Eclipse. I made sure you arrived at just the right place where the magic of the First World would rid you of the divine curse you've suffered, so you may reunite. Aren't progenitors supposed to look after their offspring? And I am a very caring ancestor. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll leave you to your destroyed kingdom and the insane Fey Lord who seized it. Excuse me, you're not taking her. I guess you're not taking her sister either. I guess I should probably keep both of them. You discern a familiar silhouette. The ruined Talden Tower. Shit. Isn't that where we got the eclipse? Okay, I guess this is the time and place for this to happen. Must be a companion quest, right? Maybe this is why I got 13 days. Maybe every companion's supposed to have a quest in this part. Okay.
Tread lightly.
I mean, did he even look at what I was wearing? Oh, right. I'm probably using illusions to hide this horrific cloak of eyeballs and terror. Anyway, nice to know I have the mites on my side. The black and white portal leading to the Sorrow Flow. Yeah, sure. Let's save him! You ain't taking my lover from me. Shouldn't have let him teleport away in the first place. He's in the middle of my camp. I guess I should just be lucky he didn't go back to the depths of hell where I couldn't follow. Is this the place I thought it was? This isn't the place I thought it was. Where the hell am I?
I shall not fail.
Well, now that I have access to everything, I might as well use it. Play my best hand. How dangerous is this gonna be, I wonder? Okay. I've got 2 more tricks to add. Meanwhile... Remind me what you got running here. Dominate and Suffocation. An interesting set of abilities. I don't know that I can suffocate devils, what with them not needing to breathe, eat, or sleep. Domination also seems unlikely, but we can try it.
I'm up for an adventure.
Let us bide our time.
Never stop learning.
Alright, I guess we're ready to go.
Hesitation is a waste of time. Something's wrong with the spell here.
Need to concentrate.
Yeah, I see he burned that again. He always does.
Our duty calls.
Okay. Virtuoso. Haste. Alright. Ooh, what is that? A lightning elemental? Storm elemental. The Arcanothene. The pulsating magical energy which so altered the area around the old Talden Tower is particularly strong here. It's easy to guess why. Like a living heart pumping blood through its veins, a sparkling cloud of energy is floating above the ground. Hi, I guess you got affected by my mass invisibility. That's nice. Greetings. The cursed salutation betrays more of the forefather's mood than he intended to reveal. How do I know how much he intended to reveal? In all likelihood, that was a calculated curt response. There's no trace of the devil's usual eloquence, and he seems as tense as a predator ready to strike. Kinara, disheveled and tired, winks at you and whispers loudly, "Our poor great-grandfather is upset. He wanted to resolve the matter quickly and without any fuss. But the Herald didn't even want to talk to him." The Herald of Nethys. What the hell? Okay. For searching for new sensations and meaning. Well, that's great. Huh. That doesn't look like a woman to me. Oh well. Because I am waiting. And my wait is over. Oh. Okay. I don't see any higher powers here. Other than me. I've come for Kinara and Kalik. That is no secret to me. Perhaps now that we're all together, we may discuss the delicate matter for which we have assembled. Herald! I am aware that you brought Kinara back to life, making her and her sister agree to some difficult conditions as payment for your gift of life. And both of these conditions are now, bro... The God's Herald interrupts the devil. You hear surprisingly human astonishment in her numinous voice. You're very wrong. Perhaps you've confused me with the lawgiver, the Herald of Avadar? I don't know much about heralds. I wonder if that's a specifically Pathfinder thing. They don't. They don't seem to be avatars exactly, from what I can gather here. I do not take payment for my deeds, and make no conditions. That is the lot of other gods and their servants, but not of the all-seeing Nithis. I only heard Kalik's prayer and desired to help her. My lord and creator approved the decision. It seemed to him a curious magic experiment, a momentary amusement in the vastness of eternity. What the hell is the devil trying to get out of this thing? Well, it's a devil. Actually, we should be making knowledge checks and diplomacy checks to interpret the law. I don't see the word Atheron here. Is that his name? I told you, I simply wanted to help them. Certain energies and substances annihilate each other. If placed in the same vessel, such are the spirits of Kinara and Kalik. So long as they're together, they will continue to hurt each other, pulling each in different directions, tearing themselves to pieces. If I simply returned Kinara to life, sooner or later they would ruin each other as they did once before. But still I desired to help them. I drew upon the wisdom of Nethys, my lord and creator. He is double-edged, and his two sides are in balance. I thought the sisters might achieve this as well. But I was wrong. Nothing worked. One side still tries to defeat the other. They cannot hear each other. They cannot make peace. And it'd be better for them if they never met, as I planned from the beginning. What, you telling me I should exile one of them? I'm fine with that, so long as I get to keep my lover. Your and Kalik's decision to use Kanara as living bait for the Soul Eater, this was the final brick in the wall that divided these sisters. Kanara will not say this out loud, she's far too secretive, but deep down she can no longer fully trust you or her sister. Oh. Well, that's not good. I can still work with her as a treasurer and a lover anyway. Hey, you don't fully trust me. Whatever, that's fine. I can work with that. Oh, this crisis has been coming for a long time, but I know how to solve it. An agreement, an experiment, or aid given selflessly. Whatever it was, your plan has failed, Herald, and you admit as such. But allow me to suggest a solution. I take one of the sisters with me to hell for all eternity, body, soul, and all that she can give. The other will remain here and live out her life. Live out her life howsoever she pleases. If both are doomed, then my suggestion is the best solution. Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is time to decide. Let the matter be weighed upon the scales. Let's see how you mortals evaluate things, is it not? Oh, that's how. Kanara and Kalik and Dravard. It's up to you what happens next. The Herald is right. Whatever you may think, I can't accept that my patron and my only sister would use me as living bait. I still have nightmares about that Soul Eater, about how it killed me the first time. I awaken and I wonder, when will the next time that you'll risk my life for the sake of your kind and noble deeds? What kind of noble deeds? I decided that it would be best to protect you and your sister since you shared a body. I protected you with that decision. Or perhaps you don't have confidence in my ability to destroy a mere Soul Eater. Do you think I'm too weak? I don't have as many options as I would have expected here. I guess I'll just take this one then. I suppose I should apologize. Should I apologize? It's not really an apology either. It's just... just forgive me for doing what I did. It's not an apology. Really? And how do you intend to stop me when even the God's Herald confirms the rights of my claims, and even the one you would protect refuses your patronage? Oh no. Kanara will understand that we did everything right if you would just stop manipulating her, you devil! That's a very shonen answer, like something... Well, if a shonen protagonist said it, they'd use less words. Jeez. On the one hand, I kind of feel like reasoning with Kanara is the best way to get her forgiveness. On the other hand, So, reason with Kanara, rebuke her sister, just frickin' attack. I'm gonna go with this one. You want me to go colder and more calculating? I guess it's time to grow up. An intimidate check, huh? Alright. Must accept this bitter world as it is, and not as I've imagined it to be in my dreams. Very well, you've convinced me. I'll try to change for you. Perhaps my heart will hurt less this way. I wonder if her alignment just shifted because I intimidated her. Strange. Why do I feel so lost? There's nothing else for me to do here. My help led to nothing good, and it's folly to hope it might. I can't believe it. You managed to force some reason into my silly sister's head. I kind of want to also do the other side of it, though. It seems imbalanced. What a perfect little scene, with the slight stench of a rotten corpse, but who cares? However, I must remind you, the Arconothine must have relinquished her claims, but I have not. One of you will come with me. You have the prior claim. What you say is lawful, but I don't always go with the lawful answer. I'm gonna kick your ass. How presumptuous. But it only means that I'll get not one, but an entire bouquet of souls. Yeah, you probably should have brought a whole bunch of henchmen with you. I don't know how tough you are, but I killed the thing in the Tiboria's depths. Maybe you haven't heard, but that thing was significantly more dangerous than you are. If I hit him with holy damage, he stops regenerating, huh? What's this? You can poison the mind as a free action. I see. Kinda like what that thing did. My cloak can do something kinda like that. I don't think he's gonna last very long. Wish I'd cast a few more buffs, though. Yeah, like this one. Oh, well. I shouldn't use too many summons. I should have a second effect in play right now, but can only trigger one bard song around. Here, have a stun. Didn't work. It doesn't matter. Oh shit! That was that wasn't supposed to happen. What are you doing? Man, she must really be afraid of that thing. Oh well. Not a big deal. Some sneak attack damage. Maybe throw a little acid at you. Not gonna summon stuff to give you more targets to confuse and control.
Shall we try to keep on living without gnawing at each other?
I mean, you could always just go live in different cities, you know.
Let's do this. We should thank our friend and patron for giving us a chance. It's up to us how we use it. And now, let's go. A far darker battle awaits us.
No, first we have to go through a portal into hell and kill him again. See, he's just been shunted back into his own world to reform. We need to actually go to his home where he's at his most powerful and has all his minions and properly destroy him.
What a story. This is madness. Can you take a minute for me?
What? Why?
I want to discuss something now. Because later, we'll either be dead and it'll be too late, or we'll be victorious and then it might seem irrelevant. But I remember our conversation at the capital. You offered me an alliance and told me how much we would be able to achieve together. Now I'm no longer burdened by my past, and I want to ask you, does that offer still stand? Please know, I'll follow you all the way, regardless of your answer. But fighting a Fey Lord with some prospects in mind would be much more pleasant.
Just blow her off. No! I've decided to go my own way. Screw you! My dearest treasurer. I don't think he could find anybody better than her as a consort. Seems fine. Although I don't remember actually offering. I think what we actually said was, we'll see what happens. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's very important that every king have an heir. Like, it's actually extremely destabilizing if you don't have an heir. If you ever wonder in history why kings are so crazy obsessive about it, like, you could straight up be dethroned if you don't have an heir, because they'll want to replace you with something more stable. If you don't have an heir, everybody that's in the nobility and everything is looking at you going, you know, things happen, he could just die one day, and then we could find ourselves in some kind of nasty war of succession. You know, it'd be a lot better if we just had somebody with an heir in charge. That might sound ridiculous, but, well, a lot of things that happened in history and a lot of the historical ideas seem ridiculous from modern perspectives. Personally, I think it would have been a much better system to always choose just somebody next in line for succession, regardless of whether or not they're a blood relative, but that's asking too much of humanity, I think.
Wonderful. I'll prove that you were right about me. And now let's go fight for our kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I'm still not taking you two with me. I wonder if it was possible to romance the other sister as well. Oh, hey, look! He brought stuff with him physically into this reality, so I can take it. Cool. Dex and Con, and immunity to poison as a belt. Well... Well... here we go. If I'm willing to give up 6 points of strength, I could get 2 more dex. I'm not convinced that's the wisest thing. You'd be trading away some hit points. Be trading away a few hit points, but it would... Well, actually, no, you wouldn't, right? Because yeah, no, this is good. This is perfect for you, actually. Yes, that's right. The gloves of rending. That only works if I have claws. Good for a druid, I guess. We needed a cold fire plus 6 deflection. I don't think I can use this. No. Oh, you're Catman. Ah, okay. I see. Well, we'll see how hateable the ending is. Or not. 12. Using an unarmed strike as greater dispel magic. That is awesome! Too bad. Well, there's some Elder Fire Elementals down there. I wonder why they're down there. What are they guarding?
Be careful.
What is up with this place? Why is there a frost giant here?
See your entrails, please.
What's this about? Oh. I'm taking cold damage.
Retreat is always an option. The time for words has passed.
Okay.
They dare threaten me.
Smear them.
I require
So
healing.
equilibrium creates an area of fire and ice.
Now I'm angry.
We'll fix them later.
The path,
It's not important.
everyone counts on me.
I'm gonna take a moment to heal. You know, we should make a record label. I have a song that literally heals people.
Let's shred them. This will hurt.
They don't seem to actually be guarding anything. They just kind of seem to be hanging out.
I'll split you in half.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
You should have run.
Oh, it's improper English. It's slang.
Solid plan.
Proper English would be to take the S off and say, I got it working. But I found it amusing to write it wrong.
Their life ends here.
Occasionally I'll do that with my titles. There seems to have been absolutely no reason to come down here. For either the ice or the fire area. Get your butts up there! Well, okay then. I guess we're done. Wait a sec, what's this? There was something down there! Looks like you're immune to walking on fire for some reason. Cool. Okay, there was something over there too. Yeah, he's not taking damage from this. Wonder why it's so reduced. Did I give him something to resist fire, or does he have something for being a ranger? Shit. Did everyone have to jump down onto the ice? Ah! 100 bottles of air and 100 things of spiced fish? Hell yeah! That was worth his life. Didn't expect them all to jump down there like that.
The path is clear.
Silly people. Alright. Now it's time for the final battle, assuming that nobody else's quests suddenly jump out and intervene here. Wasn't it that those two weren't in the original game? Weren't those from one of the things? Okay. And we'll be saving the good ones for our upcoming battles. I also have the Oil of Bane everything. You better believe I'm going to use that. I'm going to use everything. Alright, nap time. Very important. In the middle of the disaster and destruction of your entire everything, it's good to sit down and take a little nappy. I think... Alright, one last... Just in case. Just in case. I'm actually glad I decided to walk around one last time before. That wouldn't have triggered if I hadn't.
I'll go ahead. Let us be careful.
Where are they? Where are the two of them? There they are. Right! That settles it. The final battle. Very well, so be it. Our main forces will march into the city. His Highness and I shall go with them. Shall attempt to engage most of the Apology's shadows and the Lantern King's minions. Look for me in the city if you need rest. Oh, okay. We'll even take naps on the battlefield. Well, I mean, that actually does happen. Battles could last long periods of time. You have your soldiers on the front, and then they get pulled back, and new soldiers get pushed forward. And actually, there's often long breaks in fighting. Even in modern battles, most soldiers don't fight. That might sound really weird, but especially in the age of, like, guns and shit, a lot of soldiers just don't advance. They sit back and don't fight unless the fight comes to them. Don't forget that monkey over there. We can bring him too. So, everybody else is gone, but we're all just gonna stand around here? Okay.
I can't believe this is happening to us. I didn't think I would be among the heroes from a legend, but here we are. I only hope this legend has a good ending.
Cool.
I wanted to be firm and pretend I'm not moved at all. But of course it's not true. I'm also very happy I met you. And like never before.
The path is clear.
Okay, who do we really want to talk to? First you.
Just terribly silly things. I often do this to distract myself from trouble and worry. I daydream about complete nonsense. Just now, I was thinking how wonderful it would be to see the snow and make a snowman.
What?
I've never done anything like that before.
You should probably focus on the battle ahead. Anyway.
Of course you're glad. What would you do without me? I can't tell what is to come, and this makes me uneasy. But my gut is telling me we can handle it. It turns out that it's not so easy to be the heroes of song and legend. This land can only have one ruler. We'll do
That's
whatever
right.
it takes.
I've kicked the crap out of everyone else who's tried. Citizen, get in that portal. You're in this fight too.
We were just getting ready for our last great battle. Now we're doing it again. It's a good thing I decided to follow you back here at Aldori's. Definitely know how to have fun, Chief. Oh no, I'm not ready. Wait, I need to polish my sword. and tie some ribbons to my belt. Then I'll be ready for battle.
That pretty much confirms why I didn't choose you as my lover. Your sense of humor is not refined enough, barbarian. I mean...
I do. You're a good chief, and our tribe is all right, and we've been through a lot of good fights.
Okay.
Right.
How are you feeling?
Didn't break you. Good. But we must hurry. This madness must be stopped once and for all.
Okay.
Lee.
We're ready to march, are we not? At last. This waiting is exhausting. It's not the first time I've heard someone praise my skills, but hearing it from you is especially enjoyable. You are an excellent leader. I hope you know that's not flattery. I don't flatter, and I'm no good at it. It's just a sign of respect, from one worthy companion to another. Point
It'd be funny if in the middle of the battle, it suddenly switched to all the other companions as a second party.
I can't believe this.
We have enough to make 3 parties, even. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check everyone's alignments. Some of them may have altered. I thought I rested! What are you two doing still hurt? That's a bad sign. Well, let's see here. She became neutral! She ceased being chaotic good! Holy crap, I did have a huge impact on her. You're still chaotic evil. Chaotic neutral. Good. Chaotic evil. Well, it seems like most people kept their alignments intact. Looks like only the sister had a dramatic alteration in her alignment. Oh yeah, I made that oracle. I forgot about you. Alright. Here we go. I'm sure you all have lovely things to say if you were there in front of the last boss. Who knows, maybe even one of you could have a dialogue option that would actually impact something. But we'll never know, because we have this team.
Be careful, everyone.
What is he doing down there? Well, that's not good.
Don't hold back!
Alright, once we get through this, we can sit back and buff. Oh. Actually, I don't see a way down from here. Shit! See, that's what I was saying. Why is he there? That was a stupid place for him.
This will hurt!
Man, why are these things... 24 hit dice, huh? I see. I'm level 19.
I wonder what lies beyond.
Fucking fork. It's fine, we'll figure this out. It's unfortunate.
A mere flesh wound.
Alright. We'll start with a haste. John, is that you? You were never allowed to be a companion. What level are you even? Alright. Hold up. There we go, we're invisible now. Who was that? Sorry if you were harsh there. I have no idea. I can't read it. It's not any of the alphabets that I've learned to read.
You son of a... This wound, my gift to you! I don't like you!
Excellent. Man, the crits are really where it's at. They hit so hard. If we could gain one more level, our crits on our two fighters would be even more ridiculous. Alright. Now I have a little space. Let's start... By picking you back up. Was that negative 148 hit points? What the hell hit you? Alright, this thing is so toast. And then we can buff, and then we'll be ready for anything. Once we get in our formation, with all of our spells in place, they'll be screwed.
You are a welcome sight, Your Highness.
What? You knew I was right behind you?
To our city. As soon as we entered, the ground started trembling silently under our feet, and then it gave way and fell apart. But why am I telling you this? You probably saw the whole thing for yourself. So our team was stuck here by the gate, together with a whole horde of beasts from the first world.
I didn't fight any beasts, just 4 dudes.
But I don't know what's going on with the others. And also, well, he'll tell you himself.
Macedonian, huh? Shadow of Kestin Garas. Hi, how's it going? You're one of my loyal guys. You used to be my warden.
I'm impressed with your sharp eyes and deep knowledge. Though you are not the first mortal to surprise me. And not the first to die by my sword. For the pleasure of the true king, the Lantern King.
Test of my abilities.
I want to buff.
I'll split you in half!
It's okay, how long can this guy really last?
Don't hold back!
I even got a surprise round on him by exposing... Yeah, crap, look at that! They didn't rest when I said rest.
Die, die!
Oh, that's a huge problem. But not an insurmountable one. Alright, time to die. Neutral evil human. You had the misfortune to die by the snack. Alright. Let's begin with the health. I'm gonna need to take the first opportunity to rest. $34 health potions. 30. We're down to the 20s. It'll be alright.
Let's head out.
So most of my buffs are out of play. But one of the most important ones is still here. Ah, well. See you later, Catman.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright. Scroll of Bless wouldn't be amiss either. Alright. Some kobolds. I guess they're on my team. Cool. Hey there, Chenla. Yup. We've already had quite the adventure today. Look, a floating pot. Look at the layers going on. A buckler +5. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh, I can cross that? I wouldn't walk across that. Look at that! Ugh! You have to make like a balance check and everything. What is this? It's a something. I'm gonna add a couple barbarians. Maybe a little buff on you. Maybe a little breath of fire. I still find it absurd that I can sneak attack with a fireball. As a DM, I would have never allowed such a thing to happen. Well, it's a class feature. I guess you have to, but I'd just be like, what? So wrong. Oh, right, surprise round. I always forget, you can't summon during a surprise round.
May I see your entrails, please?
I don't think you are getting a turn. Ever. That's right, my barbarians. Go! Excellent. Alright, that just leaves the ones that are basically contained at this point. They've definitely got some spell resistance. Yeah, you gotta fight a snake and a barbarian. How are you gonna handle that? That snake is quite the tank. All right.
You should have run.
Darn. I tried to switch to the ghosts.
This wound, my gift to you.
Ooh, ow. They're scoring hits now. They're getting stronger. It won't matter. It won't make any difference how strong you become. Greater numbers could be an issue, though. Especially when you teleport in and then immediately start raining death on me. That's rough. Let's see. Slip a little invisibility on you. Have you... Yeah. Yeah, evasion doesn't do shit against that, does it? Next. I need to be right about here. Yep. All three of them are now stunned. How about that? No more turns for any of you. Ever. Wait, are we... I think actually they count as being in the first world right now, because our land was pulled in. They probably do respawn when they die. Well. Can't help that. We'll just have to embarrass them so thoroughly that they never think of standing against me again. Fire.
Aim carefully. My skills exceed yours.
Man. Seeing him tear him up with the crossbow. It's ridiculous. Could I actually reach? No, it's not gonna happen. There's no way I'm gonna reach level 20.
I'll go ahead.
Don't worry, I have plenty of build points. We can put our capital back together, no sweat. I had a massive surplus of build points. Then I found that dragon's horde on top of it.
Burn, slice, and behead. Smear.
These barbarians from that war paint still coming in handy. I'm gonna make some ghosts. Ghosts are good.
Attack. You are outmatched.
Okay. And bzzzt. Nice. Actually, honestly, even 100 damage isn't much in the scheme of things anymore. We need to hit way harder at this point.
I'll split you in half.
And the fighter's like 100, 95, 135. And then shoots again. You can really see how the fighters, I mean the spellcasters, just didn't keep up. Well, then again, I'm not using the... Oh, you're a big boy. I'm not actually using Meteor Swarm and Tsunami, though, to be fair. I don't think you're a very good trickster god. I think you should hand that crown to somebody else.
This will hurt.
I think I'll blast my trumpet at them. I think that largely solves this encounter. Why don't you stun literally everybody for a turn? It's hard to recover from losing a turn. Particularly when you're already the underdogs in this fight. See, the problem with melee characters is you look at a situation like this. You have to move... So first you make a charge attack to the first enemy. Turn 2, you can make a full attack. Then, you need to charge to the next enemy. Maybe you're within 5 feet of this guy. Maybe, assuming he didn't move. He's a scout, so he might have. But you want to hit these archers and stuff. It's just... But when you play an archer, you're just like every single turn. I make a full attack. And if the opponent you're shooting at dies, oh, that's fine. you'll just automatically start throwing arrows at somebody else. Now, if this game allowed you to get the Pounce ability, Pounce is always super restricted and hard to get. But it's the kind of ability you'll go out of your way to get. I think Barbarians can get it, actually, in this game. I think I saw it in there somewhere. But if you can get Pounce, that's amazing. Full attacks on charges. It's actually, your charge attack has an additional bonus to your attack rolls, too, so... yeah, you have every reason to charge.
May I see your entrails, please?
I'm a huge fan of Pounce. Or anything that lets you move as a swift action. I think that, not elves, but that other kind of, that other brand of elf that comes from the Feywild. Forget what they're called. In 4th edition on, I believe, they started getting the ability to short-range teleport. I'm not sure if they had it before that. Oh, what's this? You okay there, buddy? Help? Well, let me cast healing on you.
Enemy near.
What? Oh. They're here to finish my guards. How dare you? Those are my guards. Ooh, you guys got a surprise round on us.
Don't hold back.
Unless they're an illusion. What if the injured man is actually an enemy in disguise? These are the questions you have to ask when you fight Fae at all times. We still need to rest so we can get the rest of our buffs. What happened? Why did you fail to attack? Good luck hacking up the ghosts! Man, I'm so glad I kept that crown, even though it seemed a little lackluster at first. It was worth it. The ghosts have their uses. Still, it seems like the crown should do a bit more. For being a legendary artifact. Oh! Look at that! The injured guards are actually enemies. Oh my, how shocking. Who would have ever suspected? If I believed in mercy, I would be angry at you for abusing it. But I don't possess such weaknesses. Oh, shit. Oh, where do you think you're going? Well, I'm just gonna fire some, magic missiles. Finish them. And now that one. Oh, you missed! Alright, the fight's over. That one ran away. Crap. Crap. Well, we're hasted. We should be able to catch up. But she's gonna run again. At least we're hella fast. Yeah, Yeah, these barbarians and ghosts and things aren't gonna last long. Get in the neighborhood just in case. She's got a lot of hit points left. Ooh, my haste wore off. Just. Alright, so. Guess that was it. Guess Owl's wisdom. Alright. I guess we're gonna use this to go down to the next layer. I feel like I'm in the world of summoned monsters from FF4. It's cool though, I like it. It was cool then and it's cool now. I just need to find Storyteller and take a rest. Come on. How was this? Boy, there sure are a lot of you. If you don't start giving me more XP, though, there's entirely no point to this. Oh, they have one of their kings with them. They're all immortal until he falls. Okay. Alright, the Horned Hunter. You're pretty screwed now. Yeah, I'd say you're fairly screwed. I think I'm willing to stand right here and go... Blet. Ha! I even stunned him himself. There's a reason I put that mirror image up. How much damage do we do on the average turn? That was, I think, 300 damage. Basically, I have to hit 3 to 4 enemies with a spell for that spell to have done the same raw damage as a fighter does. I'll just put my mirrors back in place. I like to stare at my own visage, staring back at me 9 times. I need to find out what the hell that is. Of course, the spells are unfocused. Spread out. Tearing it up. Take that thing out, please. And now that one. Two remain. And not for much longer. Could get one more level. The fighter's literally getting auto confirms on all crits, so they get way more crits, and their crits would hit a times higher. A whole multiplied one more step. Fragment of the apology. Oh? Am I supposed to reassemble that? I had no idea that's what I was doing. Why isn't he moving? Oh, he's paralyzed. Well. I still wish I could have gotten a drink out of it. Even if it had been just a joke ending where you die, it would have still been just the most badass thing to do. Just, no. I'm just taking this. Gulp. Okay, we have a small problem. I don't know where to go now. I found a fragment. What now? Am I looking for more fragments? Here's a direction I didn't go. There's a dead owlbear. Or is it dead? Hey, the kobolds are apparently doing their part. Good work. I'll just steal the prizes of your victory, I guess. Okay, did I go over... No, that's where I came from. Human totema. Well, crap. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just go take this fragment to Jod and he'll say something. You guys just gonna stand around here?
The path is clear.
Well. Well, shit. This is literally the only thing I found. I suppose we're archers. We could just begin shooting him from up here. Then he could start shooting fire at us like a cacodemon, I guess. I still need to play Doom 2016. And the new one that they put out. If it's half as good as 2016, it'll be worth playing. But Doom 2016 just looks amazing. Shit. do? What happens if I try to camp? Okay, fair enough. Alright, I must have missed something in here. This is the only place to go. Oh, hey, Storyteller's here. When did you he wasn't here before. Your Highness, the artifact that you just found is of the utmost importance. It's a fragment of the accursed goblet. Somewhere in the city, a few more still remain. If you can find and deliver these fragments to me, I will try to destroy them? Don't you usually put artifacts together? Thus weakening the power of... Why would that weaken his power? The bond between the cup and the creator is complicated, almost inconceivable. When he created the cup, the material symbol of Nerissa's curse, he never dreamed that his creation might be used against him. Well, you're not talking about using it against him, you're talking about melting it down. Yet it can be done. I devoted my life to creating and reforging artifacts from ages past, and now I shall have to do the opposite, to reduce one to dust, not to restore it. I don't know, I think we could make something really cool out of it. Don't wreck it. We could make a really nice bit of ornamentation. You sure? Alright. A nappy nap. Good thing we don't get attacked during it. Scattered across the islands the capital has become. My hands are trained to create and restore, not to destroy. Well, then give it to Harem! But in destroying this fragment, we will protect thousands of lives from destruction. It must be done. Just ask Harem. It's what he lives for. He melts shit. Reduces it to ashes with his touch.
Let's head out.
So far, all I've found are goblins and kobolds for the most part. That kind of makes me happy, though. In the end, I managed to get goblins, kobolds, and mites on my side after all. It's just a shame I didn't get the trolls. I don't know how much help they can practically be, but... after this battle, they'll probably be a lot more respected by the people. By the people of the kingdom.
Never stop learning.
For being here during our hour of need. Though honestly, that sort of thing usually doesn't last more than a generation or two. It's sad just how short-lived gratitude is. Boost our saving throws. Boost our everything.
I shall not fail.
Okay.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Okay, we're looking pretty good now.
Everything has a price.
I need to concentrate.
Okay, I think that's it.
Everyone counts on me.
Stay on your toes.
Time for a clever approach.
Alright, we're good. Ready for anything. Most people didn't finish. Well, most people don't finish any game. The reason that they started putting achievements at the end of every chapter in video games is because the Xbox, PlayStation, and I suppose PC as well, but especially the Xbox and PlayStation would record every single time somebody got an achievement or a trophy, and it let developers see how far in the game the average player was getting. And they were surprised to discover, developers discovered that most players quit the game long before they get to the end. So when you look at the achievement percentages and you see only 5% of people beat a game or 10%, yeah, most people don't even get through most games. Ah. So cool. So cool. Oh, hey, look. This feels like something out of a Diablo game.
The path is clear.
Uh-oh. The screen was sliding up for a second there for no reason.
They should have known better.
Don't hold back.
No archers.
Let the attack commence.
Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, good luck. Hacking through that's like trying to hack through an oak tree that's writhing and biting you.
This will hurt.
Although I could do it with my arrows. You know how many trees I've killed? How many trees have attacked me? Well, well. You know, they have all these 3D models for these weird fey plants and things. I'm surprised they didn't animate some of them.
That's what you get. You should have run. This strike, my masterpiece.
Math time. Let's see. If I beat about 100 of them, I'll gain a level.
May I see your entrails,
Well, at the
please?
rate they're throwing them at me, that could happen. That could well occur. I wonder if the Cyclops understands his is one of the kingdoms that the Fae destroyed. He doesn't seem to act like he has any idea what's going on with the goblet or anything else. He's just like, man, you seem to piss off powers, don't you?
This wound, my gift to you.
Ridiculous.
I don't like you.
Oh, hey, look, more. You guys ever think of just attacking me 50 at once and getting it over with?
Slice! Behead, yes, behead.
I don't know quite what went wrong there, but...
Don't hold back!
He is going to be paralyzed for a while.
Die! Die! Die!
Let's try it again. First level spell says... wow, it didn't stun anybody that time. Maybe I should have thrown the high level version. Nah. Oh, shit. Will-o-wisps. Okay, those can be a pain. Those used to be nightmares. No matter. I'll still prioritize the scouts and stuff first. They just don't pack the punch they once did relative to our current power level. Alright, fine. Get this thing off my butt. Oh, hey, you're here! How's it going? We did the barbarian area. Yay! Then, I ended up fighting both barbarians and Brevoy soldiers. And in the end, some weird house had come to my aid, as well as the Sword Lord. Then I got into a side quest with, my lover and her sister. And that was interesting. And I changed one of their alignments 2 steps.
Aim carefully.
I checked through everybody's alignments. Almost everyone has this alignment they started with. And now we're fighting our way through hell. I'm sorry. I probably should have made an announcement video that I had this fixed. All I did was post on Discord that I got it. But I should have made a proper announcement. I have very mixed feelings about achievements. I've never been an achievement hunter. Even when I was a 100% completionist, I didn't do achievements. Most of the like, God, I see them because I know an achievement hunter. And it's like, oh yeah, I had to leave my console running because it wanted to be run for 300 hours. He had all the other achievements and he'd just leave his console running for like days because there was an achievement for 300 hours of gameplay. And I'm like, no. No, I don't even want something like that. Like, no. And so it's like most games, the achievements are terrible and I think they're stupid. Once in a while, a developer actually makes good achievements. I always point to StarCraft 2. Many achievements in that game were actually fun to get. It was like, kill 300 enemies with one of these special bullets in this one stage. And it's actually difficult to set up a shot that gets that many of them, but it's so cool when you do. Yeah. But that only applies to Wings of Liberty. The achievements in Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void, I got them all, but they were not as good. There's a reason Wings of Liberty is like my favorite game ever. It clearly received a lot of love. The developers had clearly wanted to... Oh, these have no skins. I'm fighting owlbears who have no skins today. Oh, joy. I'm not into social media, but I can actually recommend Discord. Discord's okay. I like it. It's, I guess it's the only social media that I actually like. It's basically just a big chat room. That's the easiest way to describe it, but it keeps everything, so it can also kind of be a message board. Think of it kind of a cross between a message board and a chat room, I guess. And you have a pretty good idea of what it's like. It also has voice chat, so everyone can get together and do a voice chat thing. I haven't done voice chat in ages, but that's a whole thing. It's bizarrely an alternative to Steam because it does have games, and you can buy them, and you can stream games through it. But I don't really do any of that. Somebody bought me Nitro for a while, so they actually have a good selection of games. I think they might even have exclusives. I don't know. Nothing I care about. But they actually had a pretty decent selection. And you could just buy, like, a month subscription to Nitro and have, like, all the games on their service. Or maybe not all their games. Maybe just most their games. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't use... a year or two ago, I don't even know how long, somebody gave it to me for a month. And I haven't really looked at it since, because I have so many games. I bought 3 games today. I bought Mario with Bowser's Fury. I bought Hades, and I bought something else. I don't even remember. I just bought it today. I shelled out like $100. I don't even remember all the things I bought. So I have so many games I haven't played. So very many. Alright, Shard 2. I like this area a lot better than I liked the, house at the end of time. That said, it's a bit tedious. Oh shit, stop killing my guards! You jerks, those are mine. I own them. Stop destroying my property! What? There's a reason people serve this evil king. He gets angry when they start getting killed. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I don't know that one. I'm actually a Castlevania fan, but I haven't played much of the newer ones. Oh, that's why I'm pushing the wrong button. Ha. Also, you didn't see it. The guy, my Mager Varn, turned into full lich form and blasted a bunch of them and was just like, you know, I'll take care of things, go on ahead. I forget exactly what he said. It wasn't that, but it was along those lines. Well, I mean...
This will hurt.
Honestly, I mentioned it before. This made me think more of the Land of Summoned Monsters, if you've ever played Final Fantasy IV. Except I'm fighting my way through it. And with a lot of kobolds and goblins on my side. I'm waiting to see the mites. Their queen likes me. The eternally paralyzed. I'm gonna have to do something about him.
You should have run.
Yes, but sometimes I like to play things I've played before as well. No, I don't have an all my unplayed games list. Somewhere I used to have a list of all the games I'd beaten, but I stopped updating it, and I don't even know what happened to that file. That was computers ago. I probably don't even have it. But if I were to list all the games I haven't played, it would be... There's a reason. Whenever I do a poll, what game should I play next, I always list just 3 things. Because if I don't limit it to just a few picks, everyone will pick something different. And nothing will get 2 votes. So if I just showed the list of everything I own and I haven't played, it would be like that. Yeah, I suppose that can happen. Oh my gosh. Enemies teleport in. One of them casts a spell. Game over. Great. Oh joy. Now you can have all the fun of going through the entire area over again, and it's slow. Honestly, these enemies are really weak. Aside from them doing that, none of these enemies are even a credible threat to me. Where is it? Was it? Here. Let's speed this up a little. Nothing here is a credible threat to me. Let's just go. I haven't played Henry Stickmin, that's true. Ah! Well, I love Final Fantasy 1. I have the actual NES cart. I played it so many times. FF2 wasn't very good. But FF3 was awesome. FF4 I've played through too many times. I've beaten it at least 3 times. Last time I played it was in hard mode.
This will hurt.
I've beaten 5, which is my favorite of the classics. 6, 7, 8. I didn't beat 8. I never beat 8, actually. It's one of those few games that I started and didn't finish. Let's see. One sec. Okay. That's okay, because I have 19 more of these. Wait, what happened? Oh. You're the wrong person. Get this out of here. Shit, that took your buffs away. Alright, let me see. Well, he lost his buffs. Here, you can have this one back. Do it! What's going on? Come on. Okay, we're ready to go. Shit, she never finished the summon. Move your ass. Come on. Crap, I'll have to go back for that. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan.
Out of my way!
A solid plan.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. Man, the real-time combat is freaking awkward. Look at how slow everything moves. Yeah. You can't pull somebody out of danger at all, either. These things aren't even vaguely threatening, and then you come into real-time combat. And everything is just losing its mind with the physics. What happened? Did you manage to lose a scroll? How do you manage that? What's going on? What is this? You're the only one who can heal. Get up. Sheesh.
Our duty calls.
Alright. Why aren't you casting?
Observe the others. Learn
Boost
from their
him.
mistakes before they learn from yours.
Alright. We're almost back to where we were.
Tread lightly.
I doubt it. I seriously doubt real-time combat is harder than turn-based. I think it's that I haven't had any experience with the real-time combat here. Spellcasting might be somewhat awkward, though. Because there's a casting time and you want the enemies lined up for it. There we go. Were they stunned? I can't even tell if they were or not. Somebody took -2 con in there somewhere. I assume that was the Wyvern's work. There it is. There we go. Things are speeding up now. Alright, this is where we were. Oh, right. We killed these too. Somebody left a couple of owlbears lying around.
My masterpiece!
The path is clear.
I always have the upper hand.
Okay. Mass invisibility. Okay, we're gonna try using our suffocation this time.
Everyone counts on me.
And we're gonna throw in this. throw Inspire Greatness on top of Inspire Courage. Make short work of this bullshit.
Time to stretch me muscles. Attack.
Okay. 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 It's a lot harder to keep track of what's going on for me.
My skills exceed yours. Strike!
Take the archer. Now they're gonna start summoning a new group. I want you here. There it is. Mass suffocation.
I'll need to review this spell later.
Alright. Did you do it? Did it do anything? Just the way the casting works, I could get a lot more spells off like this. Oh, I burned up every single round of my bard song. Alright. Oh, good, you're still alive. Alright. Summon an elder worm? Sounds pretty good. Oh, hi! How are you doing? What are you doing here? Warm blood, go careful! Live metal stand in our way. Kill many fellow longtail. Black scary, make much noise. Spells not hurt it. It can heal itself. Came from big broken cup. With it come a warm blood shadow. Bad thing. When dead shadows walk. Alright. Well, sounds like I have a boss fight coming. And we caught back up to where we were. Hold on. Yeah, there are different ways you can do turn-based combat. I kind of prefer this way, but the way some games like Disgaea does it, where just your entire team goes and then the entire enemy team goes, allows for some interesting it allows for some interesting depth of strategy that you can't have when everyone's got a different initiative order. Oh. Yeah, we kicked one of these things' asses way back when. But this time I don't have Harem around. And my bard songs all wore out. What was that? Something just swirled around you. Oh, this one's decided that it's level 30. Part of the Dwarven Kingdom that Narissa destroyed.
Out of my way!
May I see your entrails, please?
You should have run!
Yeah, I'm sorry. Your golem doesn't impress me.
Aim carefully.
Wow, 38 from you. Spells aren't gonna work. When it said live metal, I was thinking of constructs, but I should have thought just a golem. I was expecting something more like a clockwork dragon to show up. Belt of Physical Perfection +8. That's quite a thing. Now, how was this sitting around in a box in my capital and no one knew about it? Much as I want you to have it, I'm afraid he should get it. I could breathe easy here if I breathed. Where's Storyteller? My troops need to take a nap. But yeah, no, when everyone takes a turn in unison, it lends itself towards the weird-ass mechanics you see with characters picking up and throwing each other and other stuff that the Disgaea games do. But then you have stuff like the Calculator, which, oh, man, now that was a weird class. Ah, he went back to being Maegor Varn. I don't know why you put the mask on, dude. Just stay as a giant lich. I'll back you up. Interesting. Shit, Storyteller's just not here. Pooh.
Strike!
Ha! How do you like my new belt? Makes me just slightly more accurate and damaging with him. Crap, my haste wore off. Oh. Well, we better start with this dead end. Huh, I can't see the Lantern King through the cracks anymore. Oh, what's this? Somebody left a wall of fire. Yeah, we could probably just roll over that. Wall of fire, all we gotta do is stop, drop, and roll. Haha, boy, not having Bard songs sucks. You know what? I've got a trumpet for you. Yeah, the throw mechanic is kind of what makes that series unique. It's such a wacky mechanic that lets you do so much. It lets you get away with all kinds of shit. Oh no, a crit for 5 damage. Whatever will I do?
Don't hold back!
How did you crit for 5? How do you even manage that? You double the damage, and you end up with an odd number? Clearly I have some kind of damage reduction in play there. I don't remember giving him one of the rings of indestructibility. Maybe... must have given him something like that.
I see blood. Blood!
Yeah, it really seems like that kind of stuff should have... yeah. All the buffs you unlocked, everything. Yeah. Also, I doubt it can take into account much of the different ways your capital could look. I don't see skeletons in cages, so... yeah. I definitely feel they should have done more with... To me, you're playing Kingmaker. The kingdom should be a huge deal. In the end here.
Their life ends here. Burn! Slice! Behead! You should have run!
Also, they really should have more voice clips on attacking. They had to know that attacking would be the thing you do the most of. So they should have given it a whole bunch of voice clips. For whatever reason, he failed there. Ow! That hit hard. I'm rather shocked the owlbear had that much bite in it. But you know what? That's fine. I still have 14 potions. Remember when I had hundreds? I had like an entire game's worth of untapped potions. Yeah. Where did the snake go? Did my snake die? Wow. Oh, okay. You know what that means. That thing's durable, but sadly not indestructible. How do I get up there? There's clearly loot up there. Must be another path to it. There's something here, though. +5 plate mail. If I didn't have +5 full plate mail by now. It's not like there's a shop or anything. Yeah, I got no way to get up there where those 2 chests are.
The path is clear.
Let's check over here. If I beat 90 more of them, I'll level up. I just have to hope the game dumps a bunch of XP on me for no reason. Well, can't do anything about that.
Don't hold back.
Yeah, I know. By this point, it should be equivalent +10. If it were +5 heavy fortification, then that would be on level. But no. Okay. Surprise! Oh, wow. It didn't stun a single one. Usually it stuns everyone.
I need a moment to recover.
That time it didn't do anything.
This will hurt.
He failed to scream loud enough that time.
This is my chance to run.
Yeah, he probably should back up a bit.
May I see your entrails,
I could use Flaming Entangle, but... yeah, that's working out perfectly. Alright. I feel like throwing these at you. Darn. No stun again.
Now I'm angry. You should have run.
I don't know how I'm behind the XP curve. I have no idea how I managed that. Alright, we need to bring this guy
I need a
down.
moment to recover.
Best thing I can do is just throw something random here, but they're not going to shoot it. Oh, he can actually make a full attack! Then there is some small hope. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to dominate you. Oh, never mind. That takes a full action. Oops. Shit. Crap. Well, I couldn't stop it.
This is my chance
Wow,
to run.
the max level summon sucks. I'm gonna go back to mammoths. At least the mammoths hit sometimes.
I shall not fail.
I need a moment to recover.
Greater extend. I mean, I appreciate that this is an awesome item, but
This is my chance to run.
yeah, I don't think it helps me all that much, honestly.
Everyone counts on me.
More of our buffs fell off. And this is the end of all healing potions.
We should prepare.
I need a moment to recover.
This is not up to standards. I've got a mass cure. We really need to rest. We're in deep trouble if we don't rest.
Let's head out.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna have to reset the game again because Jack is laying down on the job and he's an essential part of my DPS. Hello there. Oh, Hadriex is with me now.
Smear them.
Yeah, he's not allowed to attack because he's laying down. Ooh, I can't even pass his turn. Yeah, we gotta reset the game to fix it. It's fine. We'll just reset things. Everything will be fine. Okay. Now, reopening the game. It's really the tail that makes it hilarious. The tail wiggling around. Okay. By the way, for anyone wondering, while we wait for this to load, I'm currently on wave 18,000. What's that? Nobody was wondering that? Well, too bad. Now you know, and you can never unknow that. How tightly did they wind the XP in this game? I did the entire bonus dungeon of the Tiberius Depths. I had all the DLC, actually. I don't know what just happened. I didn't click on anything yet. Well, let's see if it takes me to the correct place. Better not try to start a new game on me. Alright, everything looks good. Let's try this again, this time without getting stuck.
Entertainment.
Die, die, die! Did you like that? What? You didn't?
Oh, for once it's not a lesser Jabberwock, it's the full thing. Oh, there's more than one. The burbling and gurgling begins. Ha! One hit. So people had to fight the end game at level 17? That seems like that's a bit tough. Oh shit, that was... No! The citizens of Hadriex are mine too! Stop hurting them! It's almost like it's a war where people die. Oh, fork, no. Shit. They've turned my guys to shooting each other. Shit. Wow, okay. That was quick. Shit. I had to reload because the game had crashed. Well, basically, it had gotten stuck. Now I'm having to reload because that thing just ended me real fast. Seems to be a theme in these fights. They're over one way or the other very quickly. Yeah. Now we're invisible. I'm gonna throw some creeping doom down. I think I'll want to make an Elder Fire Elemental. That's my biggest summon. Alright, they're gonna confuse us and make us fight each other. Fine. But you know what? We're gonna have a lot of crap with us. So, yeah. Alright, so last time they teleported in and attacked on the same turn. Not cool. At least now they'll be in a tangle of fire when they do.
a solid plan.
Alright. Ooh, I forgot this. Oh well. No time. We need damage now. Corrupting touch. Wonder what that does exactly. Oh well. Took some stat damage at least. And the barbarians don't have a straight line. They want to charge, so they do nothing again. That's annoying. Okay. Now, I'd like to stand here and catch both of you with a storm bolt. Alright, there comes the confusion. And there's the teleport of fresh troops to instantly start murdering everyone. Just cheat and teleport in and attack the same turn. Not cool. Something between that and me. Alright, well... there are many things that I could do. No! I didn't ask you to move there! Shit, whatever. This'll still work. Stunned. 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 Ah, shit. Damn it! Ah, full health? You're just dead. One move from one of the random mooks. God, this fight is stupid. What can I possibly do different? Ooh, that should be operating better. Alright. What else? Could try to stay back, but they'll probably throw enemies at me from behind. Well, I'll start by not misclicking and moving out in the middle of them. That's probably a good opening thing not to do.
Keep your wits about you. We should move. Now what? Ends here.
What? What? That's not supposed to turn on me. Although, now that I think about it, this thing is utterly useless. And a huge disappointment. I should be using Mastodons. That's the difference I should be going for. And that. Okay. This should go better. I have mammoths this time. Alright.
You should have run! This strike, my masterpiece!
Okay. Alright. I'll just stay back. Less likely to take damage. Sneak attack damage for some reason. Alright. warp in and just start attacking. Finally. Surprise! Alright, there. This should give them something to target that's not me. Much better than the Hamadryad. Much, much better. Of course, we'll be susceptible to the confusion if I can't bring the Jabberwock down. Yep. Oh, man, I wish I had my Bard song right now. Alright. Lots of stun, I hope.
I don't like you.
Okay. Good. Those guys hit hard. Really, really, really hard. You know what? Of all the things I could do, I think I'm gonna go with the scariest option. Who's that? Who's that guy? Darvin? Oh, isn't that the guy with the town to the south that made the deal with the devils? Well, the only way to really kill a Jabberwock is to get a Vorpal sword and go kersnick kersnack. But I haven't seen a single Vorpal sword all game, actually. Funny. They had Vorpal swords in Baldur's Gate, and Baldur's Gate didn't even have Jabberwocks. Alright. I scream at you for again. Not getting as many stuns in as I'd like, but... yeah, that guy. A friendly town to the south. I wonder if there's any way that a good aligned character can resolve that quest. A good aligned character won't want to side with the Hell Knights, but on the other hand, they won't want to side with him either. Alright, I think this fight's over. I could summon another bunch of mammoths, but I can get by. Your gaze attacks don't work on spider swarms, do they?
Don't hold back.
That was the right thing to summon here. Still too many of them. Looks like I've gotten at least some of the stuns off. Awesome. 104 damage. Kersplat! Ooh, 32. Ooh. Ah, there's only a couple left. I think they're a smidge outnumbered. You know, Creeping Doom, I think, actually is supposed to summon a swarm of centipedes. Actually, no. I think you can choose what vermin you want with the spell. It's amazing. If they don't target my main character, I win. I mean, I've got so many scrolls of resurrection, but if your main character dies, it's just Baldur's Gate logic. No one can ever res you. I mean, we res Sarevok just fine in Baldur's Gate 2. You can res him as often as you want. But not you. Die. Oh, come on. That's gotta be good enough. How are you still attacking? You've already lost pretty much all your blood. Your internal organs have more holes than a cheese grater. You should be down. Oh, the Jabberwocks have skin, even if the owlbears I fight do not. It's right there. It's right there, dude. They actually make them look differently.
The path is clear.
Good work. Okay. It's a +5 breastplate, thanks. Where'd the Hell Knight guy go? Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy! Just want to say hi.
Let us be careful.
Not a bad line. Nope, can't get over it. It's impossible. All my magic, all my artifacts, all my hit points. No way you can get over that fire. Just can't be done. Oh, hey, there's a mite. Ah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Always rest first. But time is running out. You only have like 10 days left. Here you go. Now I can give the storyteller multiple items at once, but I couldn't do that with the dog tags. Or the other items like that. All game. Oh well. Let's start with... I wonder if this is going to be straight into the last boss, or if there'll be another area. Would have been awful funny if you get to the end of the game, at the end of throwing a ball. It would be hilarious if you just turned to Sarevok and say, well, I don't want this, here you go, and just make him the new ball. Wouldn't that just be the greatest ending? I would love that as an option. It would be brilliant. It would be so stupid and amazing. Sarevok should be romanceable, actually. God, what was there was only like one male romance option in Baldur's Gate 2. And it was a guy with all the personality of cardboard. Wet cardboard. But yeah, how would that be? You're playing some mistress of the dark arts, and then you do romance Sarevok. With the history you two have from the first game. and then have an ending option where you just give him all the power. That would be something else. I might be the only person on the planet who'd want that as an option. Anoman, yeah, that's his name. Yeah. Sorry to any Anoman fanboys out there, but, yeah, I don't like him.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Let us bide our time.
I don't know that I'm going into the last boss or not, but I certainly want to be prepared. Oh, doggone it! Okay, no, it did only take one. He said 3 should be enough, so I thought I'd given him all 3. Oh, joy! 5,000 XP. Thank you, game. Boy, that makes a huge difference at my level. Did he? He was also a cleric fighter instead of just a proper paladin. I still don't know how to get up here and get at those. Oh well. I suppose that is a complicated personal issue. Fighter cleric is not a bad combination, but Your footsteps echo from the ceiling of the ravaged throne room. Who's that? The sound attracts the attention of old Remus, slouching on the steps to the throne. He looks up, shakes his head slightly as if displeased, but keeps silent. Nothing betrays the mask of a deity in this hunched man. Who was Remus?
Words, words. How little value we attach to them.
Okay.
And how much they truly mean. But I've grown tired of words and prophecies. I will no longer predict chaos and death. Instead, I will show them to you, myself.
Oh, yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses!
You know, he's supposed to be a trickster god. Why do I get the feeling that he wants me to beat him? That I shouldn't trust anything. Alright. Ow! Slip around and shoot him in the butt. Doggone it, there's a perfectly good snake right there you could bite. Alright. That was the important buff. Yeah, this is not even your final a monk? I'm a big ball of fire, but I also learned Kung Fu. Ooh, shit, what was that? Lantern King. What? What did you cast? I don't understand his attack. You do not comprehend Gygas's attack. Okay then. Well... this one seems good and healthy. Darn. Well, it was worth a shot. Should have picked Meteor Swarm after all. No stun. A bogeyman. Should have let yourself be dominated. Join the winning team.
May I see your entrails, please?
Okay. Wow. Okay, his AC is exceptional. Not super surprising. Alright. I want you where you can do your mass suffocation. Let's try to... okay, not yet. We'll try to flank his ass with a summon next turn. Spread out.
Aim carefully.
I guess he didn't use that effect. He used a completely different crazy attack instead. Okay. Mass invisibility. Right. I'm saving most of my best tricks and best buffs for...
You don't seem to like my curses. Maybe you like my stones better?
oh? What is this? Ah, it's gonna be like that, huh? Who do you think you are, the leader of Hadriex? All fighters? Ah, a bard. That's fine. Guess what? I'm packing heat.
The time for laughter is past. It's the hour of hunting and chaos.
Ah. You've become the Horned Hunter. Okay, that's going to be significantly harder to chew through. That'll take multiple turns. I should probably pick off these. Uh-oh. Game? Game? Uh-oh. Ah, shit. But I'm so well situated! Crap. Whoa, that worked. What the hell did I do? I didn't even realize there was a button to do turn and not turn. Holy shit, I unstuck the game. Oh, damn, that actually worked. I didn't mean to, but that saves me a lot of trouble. I'm very happy. And you are all very stunned. How'd you get there? Alright. Okay. I should probably start unleashing my best plays. There's a monarch here somewhere. That one has to go down. Okay, hold up. I need a fire elemental here. Okay. Man, I love my stuns. Alright, I gotta get that monarch down. Ah, come on! He was invisible! And false-lifed and everything. Shit, the game's breaking again. Come on, game! Wow! This is stupid. Well, at least I don't have to reset the battle and have it freeze again. Fine, whatever. Not meant to fight in this way. You can just throw that way. You were actually positioned to cast something. You were positioned here so you could do this to them. I can't see who's what anymore across the top. I think I killed their monarch. The list on top makes it so much easier to tell where an enemy is because you can just highlight and you'll see them. What can you do? Oh yeah, I still have a few tricks. He seems to be running. He's still targeting Arrow Lord. Okay. Sure, why not? Okay, followed up. Can't see his health bar anymore either. Yeah, that's probably the smartest. But activating this. Time freezes. Oh, you know time stop, do you? days pass through you, ruthlessly bearing your intimate secrets, fears, and desires. Something inside of you resonates with the light of the eldest. Your curse! What curse? I broke that shit. It is like a splinter of an arrow that remains in the wound, a slow weapon crawling towards your heart. As soon as the ray touch it, it begins to heat up.
Time for masks is over. You risk challenging an eldest, and I accept the challenge. You will fight not a mere embodiment, but my true essence. This is my essence. I don't need magic or servile monsters to destroy me. Words are...
Oh, please. You want to get in a word fight with me?
Words spoken in the right time and place possess the power of the storm. You lightheartedly answer that you know what your power and essence are. The desire to make the world live by your rules.
Yes.
I remember your answer. The world remembers it too. Your answer, your heart, your essence. Now, cursed king, I'm taking this part of your soul, as I took away Nerissa's ability to love. What you called your essence is yours no more.
What? I wanting to make the world bend to me? Oh, I could make a will save. I have a pretty good chance of making it, too. But no. We're in a word fight, and I intend to win. A wave of pain comes crashing down you, but recedes quickly. You cannot tell whether you're protected by your words or by something more. The attack was parried.
Let us continue. We both wear the crown. Well, what do you want? A meager patch of land, a few thousand souls? My dominion is chaos and magic, madness and deceit. Your power is nothing compared to mine. And that is why you are helpless before me. You will take my every blow as a divine punishment, as something imminent.
What's that? Madness? You want to claim dominion over madness? I don't remember you down in the depths. Some knowledge skills. Well, you tied me to the kingdom, so the stronger the army, the stronger I should be, right? What's going on? Batman has these skills high enough to make the checks. Why isn't he allowed to make checks? Is it because he died and was rezzed during the battle? Is he out of play now? Crap. I should be able to easily pass these. Why is he not being allowed to make the check? Shit. Yeah, this is actually fairly in line and honest. Feels strange. Is it wrapped by an invisible veil that protects you from his wrath? Its source is yet your curse. It bound you to the kingdom. But through this bond can pass not only pain and death, but power as well.
I'm curious what you think of me, cursed king. Do you see me as a villain or a simple joker? In truth, well, never be able to conceive of the truth. Being an eldest means being one of the many strings that hold the world in place. Being an eldest means being such a vast and self-sufficient value that one's equals become strangers and one's inferiors are entirely insignificant. I am an eldest. Laughter, guile, transformation, that's what I am. Being what I am, I will let you feel a modicum of my loneliness. I will take away your pillar of strength.
Not the summon Flammy! Oh, there we go, but it's in my power to take them back! Okay.
Good. You can play with words. Let us see if you can withstand the heat of my fire.
You attacked a bard. Huh! You can actually play with words! Huh! Oh, my summons are gone. Ah, my buffs are gone. Oh shit. Whoa, slow down there, guys. Give me a moment to take in what the hell is going on. I can't see his stats. How do you see their stats when you're not in turn-based mode? Shit. Alright. Alright. Haste. Okay. That's really for when there's a group of enemies. I can't see his resistances at all. I bet acid will work, though. Okay. Instant enemy. Come on, hit him. Come on, that's a swift action. Just hit him with it. Okay, that's not good. Did I get that haste out? Okay, I have a trick. I bought Scrolls of Max Heal a while ago for a good reason. Mass Heal. God, I did away with my summons. Are you unable to act? She's unable to act, I don't know why. Make some ghosts. Somebody died. Oh, she's down. Have you finished casting that scroll yet? Thank you. Okay, next. Oh, I never used my Oil of Bane everything. I need to use that. I think that sounds like something you would smear all over your weapon. What? What? We were just getting started. Crap, I wish I could have seen how many hit points he had. Not many, apparently. The thing in the Tiberius Depths was way harder. Few have a chance to see a star die. Spots of cold, lifeless darkness cover the fiery form of the lantern. Growing, devouring, and with a dull moan setting onto the ground in a cloud of coal black dust. I don't believe it. A moment later, he pops right back up. A little smaller, but still. Another shining image, it burns. It grows glowing, turning into a familiar silhouette.
Defeat. What a refreshing feeling. I don't remember sensing it for 1,000 millennia.
Yeah, I don't believe you. You're literally a deity of trickery. I don't believe you at all. Also, I don't have +6 weapons, so I don't think I can actually hurt you for reals. I need epic weapons to kill something like this. Well, to kill its current avatar, anyway.
But what's next? How will you end this story? Listen, I know. Elegant and refined. The hero defeats a deity in battle. Impressive, he grants the victor power and immortality. The hero enters the chambers of the deity to become his champion and herald. Eternal, powerful, equally glorified.
Herald.
First world and in Valeria. His kingdom healed from its wounds and flourished under the rule of the immortal champion. A beautiful ending, isn't it? And this legend is yours for the asking.
You know, some people might fall for that, but this is an evil king who is very intent on having power for himself, not anybody else's, his own power. Other people bow to him as vassals. He bows to no man. Let's take the stupid choice.
Did I tell you I don't like dying? Well, I don't. Perhaps we should stop this pointless exercise and speak seriously?
Seriously? I speak with arrows! That is my preferred language. No, actually, I really like playing with words. I can't continue the attack. It's just told me no. After you speak, silence falls deep as a chasm. Light pours from the eyes? What eyes? This thing doesn't have eyes. Shut up. Still the mask of paternal care. Though you do not mistake this for what lies hidden behind it.
So be it. This performance has run its course. It would be unwise to continue. Besides, I have no love of dying. Returning to life. My fellow eldest are very good at playing especially intricate pranks at that exact moment. You were cursed by my will. By my will, you are now free from the curse.
I don't know, I kind of like it, actually.
Fetters be loosened. What's been stolen will be returned. What's been divided will be made whole again. I say farewell, and release your kingdom to the material plane. Go. Be glad of your ordinary mortal life. Forget the gods of the first world. Now they no longer concern you.
What, after 242 hours, now you're concerned about this guy being evil? Seriously, I put a lot of hours into this game, considering I'm only beating it for the first time now.
Now that the Elder and other spiteful beings wouldn't be bothering us, the king returned to his subjects.
No option to say, hey, bring Lindsay back to life, I see. I guess she'll just get to her new life as a book.
To normal, including our exciting lives. Not always peaceful, but also not troubled by invasions from another world. And little by little, our heroes and the common folk began to forget the sorrows of the past.
You know, the cruelest thing you could do to Lindsay would be to dump her in the hands of some people who can't read. That would be horrifically cruel. They need bathroom tissue. Actually, it's the Middle Ages. Nobody used paper for that purpose.
Under the wise leadership of the king, the stolen lands became a true country. There was still much to be done, of course, and some of it will need to be finished by our hero's descendants.
You're assuming he doesn't live forever.
Cut purses on every corner, and the peasants aren't afraid some new self-proclaimed chief will show up and strong-arm himself into power.
He may or may not have descendants that may or may not inherit the kingdom, I suppose, but he's already got multiple options for immortality at his fingertips.
Just half a year after the war with the First World, Galt moved its troops to the southern border.
Galt.
Their attack was rebuffed. The enemy state's infantry could do little against soldiers who were skilled with their swords and knew the military arts better than the alphabet.
Are you calling my troops illiterate?
Risked crossing any borders again, fearing cruel retaliation for further insolence.
Cruel retaliation, yes.
The king's subjects praise his generosity.
Generosity?
While citizens of neighboring lands groan from crippling taxes, citizens of the stolen lands have it pretty good. Truth be told, the treasury isn't always capable of paying the royal bills.
and the throne room's adornments are clearly decaying. But sometimes you have to buy the people's love. Literally.
It's funny because my treasurer made pretty much all the decisions in that department. I thought my taxes were rather high, and I had a rather obscene amount of wealth at the end that I had no use to spend. So I don't think Lindsay quite understands what's going on this point here.
How do you turn the stolen lands, savage and unruly, into a stronghold of safety and stability? The king found an answer by creating a police state. There are some who are unhappy with the excessive interference advisors have in the citizens' lives, of course, but their protests are easily overlooked.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, police state. She seems to approve of this, which is shocking considering her personality.
No kingdom can function without its nobility, and the kingdom in the stolen lands is no exception. Landowners, ready to share the burden of ruling alongside the king, grew to be more and more influential over time. And the more pompous the court balls and receptions held by dukes and baronets became, the more eventful were the lives of the schemers and freeloaders who always lived within the shadows of the powerful. Using necromancy in service to the state is a solution as bold as it is desperate.
It's not desperate.
Erasmus Church still makes frequent, and frankly reasonable, plans to send a massive crusade against the stolen lands.
Reasonable?
Nest of vice. The kingdom's citizens, however, not only yielded to the use of an undead workforce, they actually supported it. After all, someone has to do the most dangerous, most unpleasant work.
I mean, considering that our neighbor literally worships a devil and builds temples to it to make sacrifices, I mean, it's like, are you really more concerned about this? Okay. A reasonable plan to send a massive crusade through my lands. Uh-huh.
The feud between Brevois North and South, which had been smoldering for ages, never sparked the fires of civil war. Through great effort, our king managed to bring both parties to the negotiating table. While Rostland didn't gain its independence, it did receive wide autonomy rights. Our relationships with both House Sertova and the Sword Lords are respectful, but they've become lukewarm. Because of us, neither side got everything they wanted.
Good. If either of them got everything they wanted, they would be too powerful and potentially wield too much influence. Better to keep our rivals divided.
The Tiger Lords never fully recovered from the damage Armont did to the tribe. Lacking a strong leader and torn by infighting, the barbarians sank into a short but fierce internal war. Their lands were quickly appropriated by neighboring tribes, and the Tiger Lords were scattered across Numeria and the River Kingdoms, little more than pitiful remnants of a once great tribe. Pitax almost returned to its former state, a joyful city filled with beers of dubious quality and deals of questionable legality. The old trade houses lost the crown, but they retrieved the property Iravetti had taken from them. Soon, Pitax became almost like a second capital in the kingdom, a thriving city through which rivers of money from across the region ran. Unfortunately, we get much less of this money than we would like. Governor Liachenza turned out to be helpless against widespread embezzlement.
Then he would have been replaced as soon as his incompetence became known. He would have been replaced and somebody else would have been appointed. Somebody a little bit more competent.
Amid chaos and fighting, Headmistress Gitaren managed to preserve the Academy of the Arts, though not its reputation. Only sycophants willing to dash off odes to the highest bidder, primarily artists, stayed to work and study under her tutelage. One could say the Academy still flourishes, though in the same way a pond covered with duckweed turns green on a sleepy summer day, slowly becoming a swamp. No one dreams of studying at the Academy anymore. But for those more concerned with reality than dreams, it will always have a comfortable room.
I'm sure that a little bit of propaganda could spruce the place up and make people dream of it once again. As long as they're spreading my propaganda, they'll be supported.
Trolls and kobolds, two of the most savage native peoples living in the Gnarl Marches, were completely exterminated in the region. The forest paths became much safer, and the peasants' cattle have stopped going missing.
Clearly the kobolds do something that pisses off their king at some point, because they were helping me out in the final battle. Wow.
Unfortunately, without its founder, Varnhold never really recovered from the blow. Over time, the colony withered away, all the more so when its dwellers continued to disappear under mysterious circumstances. It took less than 2 years for Varnhold to permanently become a ghost town. The only person happy about the news was the king's new advisor, a mysterious and powerful wizard who still serves the ruler loyally to this day.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that we would have expanded Varnhold into that area. Pushed more and more people and business in.
Peace reigns in the caves beneath the old sycamore. The kobolds
I thought you said the kobolds were exterminated. Make up your mind.
From each other. Rumor has it, the first Mite kobold wedding even happened not long ago. That said, settlers still aren't rushing to build new homes in the area. Some kind souls even put up warning signs along the roads. Beware, traveler. Steer clear of the old sycamore. Another inscription soon appeared over the sign wall. No keep going, treasure ahead, honest.
No keep going, treasure ahead, honest.
Oleg's trading post continues to thrive, attracting even more travelers. Much to its owner's displeasure, a small town is springing up around it. Despite Oleg's grumbling, he and his wife are well regarded by everyone, and Svetlana was even elected town chief. Jod remained loyal to the king to the end of his days, healing the sick.
Oh, I'm glad he got a good ending. He earned it.
Sincere wisdom with anyone who wished to hear it, and some who didn't. Having fulfilled his duty to the ruler, Erastel's priest peacefully departed this world, surrounded by friends and disciples.
Oh. Okay. Quick, turn him into an undead. We're not letting him go.
Reinhardt became a loyal ally and trade partner of the kingdom, and Darwin himself had been seen as a frequent guest in the capital.
Yep.
The elegant monarch of the neighboring kingdom has broken many hearts at court. After his visits, many young guards and servants have been seen staring through windows, sighing wistfully about something. The lizard folk of the Longtail tribe returned to live on the shores of Candlemere, but they couldn't return to their ancient way of life. Living alongside people, the lizard folk adopted their behaviors, habits,
Perfect.
and even religion. More and more of the Longtail tribe pray not to the spirits of their ancestors, but to Erastil or Gorum. They even began to forget their original language. I hope someone writes down their songs and legends before they all sink into oblivion.
Gorum, right? We made that our official thing for building temples and shrines. I can totally sympathize with her thoughts, but this king would want their myths and legends and songs to sink into oblivion. He wants total integration between all of his peoples, and to not even leave a vestige of who they had been. That would totally be the position he'd take.
The goblins who put so much effort into preserving the king's lands obviously felt that gave them the right to do whatever they wanted in the kingdom.
Not
Travelers
true.
are careful to move in groups when they can, and any peasants who spot at least one particularly toothy stranger immediately raise the alarm. For if you see one goblin, there's likely a whole gang.
No, they can't feel that they have the right to do whatever they want. There must be limits. We're apparently a police state after all.
A delegation of wizards from Absalom and other areas appeared in the kingdom one day, asking for permission to examine the lair of the Lich Farneris the Thoughtful. After completing their research, the wizards spent a long, long time thanking the king for freeing the world of that monster. In their opinion, he'd been capable of causing the end of the world, maybe even 2 worlds.
No, not a chance. He only barely became a lich, and kind of failed at it, since he got destroyed the moment he was unsealed. Nah, he was nothing.
The sweet teeth departed on a journey, hoping to see as many wonders as possible of this world and others. They keep sending us news from every corner of the map. Their bright painted wagon, drawn by a bull mastodon,
I'm
crisscrosses
rather
Galarian.
surprised you heard about them. I thought they just ran away and disappeared forever. I'm just waiting to hear what happened with Kanara.
Evindra was glad to see the Lantern King's plans turn to dust. She spent some time helping restore the kingdom after the calamity, then returned home to the First World. They say the rebellious spirit of her cousin Nyrissa awoke within her as well. Evindra is said to recount our story to the Fae, encouraging them to question the power and might of the eldest.
You know that's not how it works. Also, you know that I've already named the next game I'm playing. Tomorrow's my day off. It's the day after. Where did we find an elephant with a castle on its back? I want that. Bring that over to my world. I'll name that my capital.
After the victory, the storyteller abandoned his affairs and began spending a lot of time.
We still don't know who the hell he is.
He eventually bid farewell to the king and left his land. But I suspect the inhabitants of Galarian haven't heard the last of this mysterious traveler, for his own story is hardly finished.
Is this Pathfinder's Elminster? Is this the Gandalf of Galarian? I have no idea who this character is, but he just suddenly started manifesting weird powers and knowledge at the end and saying he doesn't know why, and I was kind of expecting the story to tell me who he was. But I guess not. I guess some other module tells you who this guy is then. Alright, fine, whatever.
Amiri stayed close friends with Nyla, but she remained a pariah to all the other members of the Six Bears. Despite all the wisdom of their new chief, the tribe never found its place among the unfamiliar plains and cities, and they soon broke apart. The 2 friends left the kingdom together, setting off to find their own adventures. And not that it would take a separate book to tell them all.
No. No. Don't leave. It's a human. How long could she have lived anyway? I'm sure we found new military commanders for the thousands of years
Valerie stayed
that
to
our
serve
kingdom
the
would
king,
last.
but not for long. She soon laid down her weapon to start her own
What?
family. Valerie married a simple farmer and bore him 2 beautiful children. They settled away from the capital, where she was soon forgotten.
I see she regenerated the scar for some reason. Huh. She married a farmer. That's unexpected. That's quite a turn. None of the nobles? No, just, okay. Alright.
Aaron became famous, respected by dwarves throughout our kingdom, as well as our neighbors, even as far as the 5 Kings Mountains. He's often been asked to help out or teach others, and he's never denied anyone, despite his grumbling. Some people even listen to his preaching. Lucky for us, there's a lot less howling about the end of the world now, and more wise words of moderation and humility. Not all of his disciples turned to Grotus, but everyone took away something useful from his teachings.
I see. So the god of destruction has a lot more followers now. I notice you still have a skull down here at the end of your chain. And on that there. Okay.
Jaethal spent some time at the king's court. but it became progressively harder for her to hide her true nature from the omnipresent servants of Pharasma. Realizing the risk,
What?
she reluctantly left the kingdom, and
What?
she soon sent a message from Geb. In a country populated mainly by undead, Jaethal fit in well, especially with her skills and Urgathoa's blessing. She quickly gained fame and influence there, even gaining the favor of Erasni, the de facto ruler of Geb.
Okay, there are so many things wrong with this. This did not happen. Problem number 1. Pharasma already knows where she is and who she is and is already hunting her. Second, this is a kingdom of undead. We already established this earlier. Pharasma already wants a massive crusade against it. What do you mean she doesn't fit in here? The local peasantry accept the undead even. No! Not to mention my all-powerful lich buddy. Like, no, the undead hang here. She didn't go anywhere. This one is wrong. Next.
Octavia didn't stay still for very long. Soon, she and Reg went to Numeria and started a huge slave rebellion there. They didn't manage to destroy the Technic League, but to this day, slaves speak their names with admiration, and slavers with terror. Over the course of their journey, the two grew as close as ever, leaving their quarrels and resentments behind. After returning from Numeria, Octavia settled in her mother's house and became the king's advisor and loyal companion.
So basically she took a leave of absence and then came back to her job.
Rigangar left for Numeria with Octavia to start a slave rebellion. Over the journey, he really matured and learned to understand others, as well as how to control his anger. After he returned, he took a position in the king's court. Being both formidable and charming, he inspired fear in the hearts of some and lust in others. There are even some rumors that he almost talked Octavia into marrying him, and possibly even continuing the Della Fiorni line.
Okay.
After the war ended, Ekin hung up his bow on the wall and traded the path of the ranger in for the craft of the carpenter.
What?
It may not be the most heroic ending to a tragic story like his, but as Torag is my witness, Ekin's happy with it, as is Alina, who became his wife and is bearing his child. Any baby born into this family will be pretty lucky, since the king himself still visits his old friend and will likely become the child's patron.
Carpentry? Okay. Alright, if that's what you want to do, I'm sure you'll be fine at it. Crap, now I have to find a new warden.
As for Knock Knock, apologies, I mean Jester Knock Knock, he continued to be a great source of entertainment for the kingdom, both in and out of the throne room, sometimes even on purpose. His antics in the kingdom had an additional effect. Aside from bringing joy and amusement to the citizens, it also softened the common view of goblins. They even became welcome in the streets of the city, for a time. While he may not have become the hero he envisioned, Knock Knock did find himself and his inner strengths thanks to the king. If you should ever find yourself in the kingdom, be sure to seek him out. He'll gladly regale you with some new tale of adventure, one that will surely make you smile, whether our foolhardy, clumsy, well-intentioned goblin means to or not.
Boop.
Kalika has become calmer and wiser, but her friends no longer hear her singing by the fire anymore. If she does write poems, she keeps them hidden away. She doesn't quarrel with her sister, but perhaps because she's grown weary of fighting, and not because they've truly made peace.
I shifted her alignment, but she's unhappy. Sad ending for her. Now the important one.
Word of the glorious king traveled far, and stories of his tiefling partner spread just as quickly. Many of these tales were spoken in hushed whisper, for no one wanted to incur Canera's displeasure by a careless word. Being one of the most influential figures in the kingdom, she uses her powers skillfully and prudently to increase its wealth and the influence of the king. The crown on her head only strengthened Canera's position. Those who know her well often wonder if there is more cold calculation in the royal couple than love. But none doubt the strength of their union.
I was literally like she was completely taken aback. That was the best scene between the two. Wasn't just literally looked at her and asked, "So what are you attracted to? Me or the crown?" It's like I can work with either. I just want to know where we stand. It's like, yep. People are still talking about it. What? Cold calculation?
Despite all the woes that befell the country, our king remains a strong leader. Many noble houses from neighboring lands wouldn't hesitate to be related to him, and they regularly send a variety of marriage proposals.
Didn't we? I mean, maybe polygamy is a thing? I have no idea. He's a king. I guess why not? If that's what I want to do. The slides really should be interdependent to a certain extent.
As for myself, the author of this book, Lindsay, who never chose a pretty nickname, I stayed here, within my own book, to watch what happens in the kingdom, and one day write this epilogue. I hope, oh honored reader, that you learned something important from this story, or at least were entertained by it. And now that it's concluded, I have only to set the final period and go silent forever.
But you'll still be in the book. I don't think you're capable of just sitting there and being silent forever. It's okay, I'm sure we can transfer you to other books. Living books are useful. And you can still continue your role as a diplomat. We'll just have a guy carry the book under their armpit, pull it out, and read what you say. It's fine. You're even better like this. Oh. Okay. I guess with the end of the slideshow, we have the end of the game. I do wish to add one final period to the game, I guess. I didn't, for whatever reason, once we got to Varnhold, I tried repeatedly to write more in the Baron's journal, and just kept failing, or not liking it, or getting frustrated by what I wrote and chucking it. But, I do know at least a few bits. I wanted the final entry to hint at the fact that he was actually a simulacrum as well, and that there are more others. That somewhere among the Drow there's somebody who wanted this kingdom arranged, among other missions. But anyway, so tomorrow's my day off. I got Star Ocean's second story coming up. I'm putting in for a week off in May. It would be... Let me check my calendar real fast. Basically starting Saturday, May 8th through Sunday, May 16th. Assuming I get my leave that I want. And I have plans to do a project during that week. Something a little bit different. But anyway... Between now and then, I'll have Star Ocean's second story, and I'll probably beat another game during that time as well. I mean, that's like 3 weeks out, right? No, 4 weeks from now? Yeah. It's only too actually, even kings spend a lot on... Well, anyway... Wow, that actually took quite a bit of time. That final area went on and on. Let's see... 3 hours? No, 4 hours. Anyway, I guess I have to go to bed now. So... That's one of the best Western RPGs I've played. It had its problems, it had its flaws, but it's up there. It's up there. You know, I've never thought about it. If I wanted to make a top 10 list of Western RPGs, how would I even rank them? I mean, you gotta put the first Baldur's Gate and the first Fallout on the top, don't you? But then what do you do now? Oh man, Temple of Elemental Evil, Arcanum, Vampires the Masquerade. Where do you put these things? I have no idea where this would end up, but it would end up on the top 10 list. I can tell you it would be there somewhere. Dungeons of Dreadmore. I loved Dungeons of Dreadmore. I loved it, and the mods were great, and but I'm not going to play it again. It's just too broken. It's just too broken, and you lose your save files enough times, and you're just like, that's it, I'm done. We need to recode that game from the ground up is what we need to do. Somebody needs to buy the rights to it so we can just clean slate. We've got the graphics, we've got the music, just recode it from the ground up. Boom. That would be great. Yeah. We'll see what Pathfinder 2 looks like. I'll get to the ogre battles. I will. Just after that, I'm just gonna I've taken a little break from the XComs, and I'm just gonna play a couple of games now that are short and that are familiar. Before I jump into something new again. Yeah. Star Ocean 2, still my second favorite game of all time. It's really special. It's really good. Anyway. Killing off companions, the kingdom management. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind that everything was on a timer. It was a little frantic. They could have possibly leaned into that a little bit more than they did. But there were definitely issues with the kingdom management, and the kingdom management needed to have a much bigger... It needed to be the culmination of the end game. Kingdom management needed to be essential to the end. And yeah, the companions dying because of side quests. That's a hard one there. Yeah. 3 years? Has it been that long? I'll check them out. Maybe we'll schedule them for after my week. I'm gonna have I also want to do more Master of Magic again and stuff, but I'm gonna have that week in May. I should probably start doing preparations for it. I've got a month to think about it. I've got a pretty good idea. I've got a pretty solid idea for the first chapter or episode, or however I'm going to put it together. But I need to make sure I figure out the characters and things if the story were to continue, so that I have all the characters and things, all the elements necessary introduced properly. And certain essential characters, you need to get them right. Normally, when you write something like a novel, at least for me, like I'll write the whole thing, and then I'll have the whole thing, and I'll go back and I'll edit and change things, and I'll know who the characters are and everything. But if you're gonna try to write something where you're gonna release immediately, you need to know what you're gonna be doing. Like, you don't wanna have the main you don't want to have one of your main characters, you want to get the characters right, you want to get shit right. I should probably be planning. Lindsay always dies. Yeah. I think maybe there should have been foreshadowing, actually. If you wanted to do Lindsay always dying, it needed to be clear from the beginning. You know? She needed to be linked to that book somewhere. Some mad prophet should have straight up told you something. Like, it should have been clear that she was doomed from the beginning, if that's what you were going to do in your story. And then the player would be like, well, I knew this was going to happen. And then you'd have some obscure quest maybe to break her curse or whatever it's going to be. Although I think that they made it clear. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, those are my thoughts. There you go. Yeah, sure, just a floating book. Why not? I'd have been fine with it. Okay, she's a levitating book now. Okay. A levitating book that sings. That's fine. A levitating book that just seduced someone because she still has the persuasion skill. That's gonna be an interesting relationship. Oh no, she's become a waifu. Oh no. Somebody marries the book and buys little figurines of how she used to look. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. That should be the canonical ending for our headcanon. As a book, she marries someone. An otaku nerd that's really, really into her writings. Bye.